Hi guys, it's Mathilda, obviously, and today I'm going to talk a little bit more about Vanessa Vokey. And if you're not aware of what I'm talking about, the other day I made a video where I reacted to a transphobic video made about Samantha Lux here on YouTube. She has a big following, and in that video I told Vanessa Vokey that if she had anything else to add, she could, do a response video to me, and she kind of did. I mean, she took my video and then she chopped it together. She cut out bits and cut it together so it kind of sounds like I'm saying things that I didn't say. It was really out of context and a lot of... It was just not a good response video. Today I'm going to react to that video because she kind of inserted... Yeah, I don't have to explain to you because we're going to watch it together. However, I also want to add that this is probably the last video that I will ever do about Vanessa, I believe. Before I made my reaction video, I was under the impression that she was someone to be reasoned with, that I could talk to her, that we could have a discussion and maybe grow as people. And spoiler alert, she is not. And I'm not making this video to be as hateful as she is. That was never my intention. I know that I made a lot of jokes in my first video, and maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have been more serious because it is honestly a very serious topic. When I made my video about her, I tried to not make jokes about her on a personal level. I tried to make arguments that had nothing to do with her. And I also posted this comment under my video where I told people to not make fun of her appearance or on a personal level, because I saw a few people commenting on her appearance and everything like that, and I do not believe that that is okay, especially when you're trying to have a discussion with someone. You should never attack them personally. You should always have, on a topic level. You should have valid arguments and you should never attack the other person. So I made that comment, and I also told people to stop the bullying. And I don't care if she was the one who started it. I just don't believe that you should ever attack another person on a personal level. And she didn't do that. Look at the comments below her video. She's hearting comments about me looking like a man and me being ugly. I'm not offended. I'm just stunned. As I said, I was under the impression that she was another type of person. I really believe that she just had a different opinion than I do and we could have a discussion, but she's not that kind of person. And I can't for the life of me understand that this woman says that she's a feminist. I'm a feminist. I believe that we should have equality for all. I believe that you shouldn't be hateful towards another human being based on their race, their sexuality, anything like that. That is what feminism is all about. However, what Vanessa is doing, she's attacking people left and right, and I can't understand why. And the stupid thing is that I was really feeling for you, Vanessa. I was feeling for you, and I'm not talking about pity. I do not pity you. That is not what I mean. But I watched one of your old videos where you got a lot of hate on your phone. And honestly, I think that that is disgusting. I think that that is so wrong. And you shouldn't do that ever. To call another human being just to hate on them, just because they have a different opinion than you. You should never, ever do that. And honestly, I was kind of ashamed of the trans community when I watched that, because that shouldn't happen. And I'm so sorry that that did happen. I'm making this video not to hate on you, because I do not feel the need to hate on you, and I do not feel that it's okay for me to be hateful. You might attack people on a personal level, but I don't. I'm just making this video to talk about a few things that I saw in the video, because honestly, it didn't sit right with me that you tried to take things out of context and chop them together very floppy choppy. But yeah, so that is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to react to the video that she posted about me. And before we get into this video, please hit that like, comment, subscribe, and everything like that, because that truly helps me a lot. But now let's get into this reaction video. I'm going to react to the video on my phone as I usually do, and you will see it here on the screen. Let's get into it, shall we? And it's called Just Another TIM Meltdown. Honestly, I just wish I hadn't seen it, because my life would be a better place. That's me. without that in my mind. Everything that happened was just like a lot of transphobia, like blatantly transphobic. I mean, I am making a lot of jokes which kind of downplays everything, but I am serious. Like, it was a big issue and it was transphobic. It came across as a personal attack on Samantha, which was not really okay. I believe that if you are transphobic, like, I can't do anything about that, but if you are transphobic, maybe you can just like talk about your opinions without dragging other people, just saying that's just my opinion. Vanessa Vokey, you know, honestly girl, I don't care. All transgender women are men. So if you're watching this, throughout this video, I'm going to give you a few pointers. I love that she took transgender women are men out of context. I said that what she's saying is that transgender women are men, but she took it out of context, so it sounds like I'm saying it, which I just find kind of weird and kind of childish, but yeah. I am a transgender woman. Sometimes your opinion is just not that valid. Transgender women are as much women as any other woman. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. I'm going to continue to watch his video.
I have to tell you, I'm a man.
So that was the reasoning behind them being so blurted out that they were men when they were transgender women, because it was all scripted.
A penile inversion, because there is no involved in this surgery.
Oh my god, they tricked me. What did I get? Whoa. Vanessa is sick. Okay, so here it reads, I can put it here on the screen, that a new study came out that says that transgender people's need for mental health services are not reduced, that they show no mental health improvement after surgery. And I just want to talk about a few things in this article. It says fad medicine is bad medicine. I cannot for the life of me believe that this is a serious article, and I can put it here, an article or a study that I found that says the opposite thing, is that there are no medical reasons why someone would get a gender reassignment surgery. Not an argument, like you shouldn't be transgender, you will be lying in bed for over a week. Neo-vagina disasters, real stories from victims of reassignment surgery, now with okay, and I just want to talk about this a little bit. I can make this argument with any major surgery whatsoever. I could take any surgery that I would like to make a case against and find people that are victims or people that have had a bad experience with that surgery and make a case against that kind of surgery. I can make a case against brain surgery, or I can make a case against breast augmentation surgery. There's not a single surgery, a major surgery, that has no victims in that surgery's lifetime. It's just not possible. And you can't make the argument that just because a few people have had a bad experience with gender reassignment surgery, which you just like stop the surgery completely, because honestly, the majority of people that have had it, they're happy. You can't really make that argument, because I can make that argument with any surgery whatsoever. Girly, should I say sir? Men and women are gender. Okay, so now she inserted like a billboard of women and females being the same, but here I can insert a scientific article that says that gender identity and biological is not the same. You can read that. We'll link it below. And female are biologicals. I was born as a biological male, however, I then identified as. This is the human reproductive system. I was born as a biological male, as I say in the video. However, I then transitioned because I identified as a woman. So I transitioned into the person I am today, which makes me a woman. However, my biological was male. And she's responding by inserting this picture right here of the human reproductive system. And yes, I've seen it before. I'm actually a science teacher. I went to university for 4 years, and I graduated, I believe, I graduated 2 years ago or something like that. So I have a graduation as a science teacher. So I'm aware of all the science. You don't have to tell me. As a woman, and I transitioned into the woman I am today. What Vanessa is talking about, she's talking about like real women, biological females. And yes, I am not a biological female. That is not. Every cell has a X and Y at the future of healthcare. So I just said that I was born a biological male, which I still am and will be for the rest of my life. I can really do anything about that. However, I'm saying that I'm a woman. I transitioned into the woman I am today, and I've never said anything else. So still, these arguments are not really saying anything else. They're just like, okay, something still that I can do something about. I was born a biological male. However, I am now a woman, so it doesn't really make any sense. Like, my body is completely a woman. And then she continues with showing a picture of me when I was young, when I was still living as a boy. And yes, that's me. I've showed that picture on my YouTube before. I can't really see why she's trying to make it seem like what. I'm still a woman. I was a boy there and I'm a woman now, as you can see. I don't understand, like, I'm kind of cute there, so, you know, I can't really understand what she's trying to say. Understand what you mean about real women.
Men who want to be women, we have to reframe women as non-transgender women. It's absurd.
Okay, I don't want to be a woman. I am a woman. Okay, so she's inserting a picture of me again here, and I just want to talk a little bit about this. I saw a comment which phrased it perfectly. If Becky has a big nose and she gets herself a nose job, when you meet her the next time, will you tell her that, Becky, you have a big nose? Just doesn't make any sense. If Becky gets herself a nose job, she has now a small nose. It doesn't really matter what she had before. Now she has a small nose. And also, you can't really make the argument that just because Becky has DNA for a big nose, she has a big nose, because she doesn't anymore. She did surgery. Now Becky has a small nose. Becky has a small nose because she did a nose job. It isn't really that difficult, but I have to like rephrase it all the time, and I need to talk about it until people really understand. She's getting me like all riled up. Like, Vanessa, it's so apparent that you're so jealous. Yes, we are jealous. We are jealous of cisgender women because they were so lucky to be born into the right body and do a lot of painful surgeries and procedures to be the person I was meant to be. And some people, they were just like handed everything on a silver platter. Okay, so here, I really wanted to address this. When I talk about privilege, I'm not talking about privilege in a patriarchy. I'm not saying that women has it as good as men, because they don't. Women has it worse than men. They have less privilege. But here I am talking about cisgender privilege. And if you are a feminist, as you say that you are, you know that we all have different kind of privileges. A white woman has more privilege than a black woman. However, a white man has more privilege than a white woman. When I'm saying that women have privileges, I'm not talking about privileges in a patriarchy. I'm talking about being cisgender, because a transgender person has less privilege than a cisgender person. You're really making the argument for me, because this hate video, it's kinda apparent that I have less privilege than you. And I also want to talk a little bit about me saying that I was jealous of cisgender women, which I still am. I mean, you can have children, like bear children, your own offspring, and I can't. However, she responds by inserting statistics of things that is happening to women all around the globe. And you as a feminist should be aware that if society perceives you in a certain way, that is how you're going to be treated. When I walk down the street, society perceives me as a cisgender woman. That's how my life is. I will get treated every day as a cisgender woman because society perceives me as one. I've had to quit my job because my boss harassed me. I've been catcalled. I am being catcalled on a daily basis. I'm seen as an object by men. I get harassed approached by men have the same struggles as any other woman. And for you to belittle my struggles, we have the same struggles in society as a whole. And do you know what happens when I tell people that I am transgender, that I'm not really cisgender? It gets worse. The harassment, everything gets worse. And for you as a feminist to be part of the problem, you're not a feminist. Not really. I mean, aren't you against men's violence against women? I've had to deal with that for a long time. And you're belittling me. You're not a feminist. Not really. You're not. I feel a strong jealousy coming from you. And now she's making the argument that everyone's a liar. Everyone in our life is a liar. And in Samantha's life, and in every transgender person's life, is a liar. Everyone? Every single person? I'm just kind of shook. Okay, so that was the whole video that she posted about me, and in the end she was saying that I was lying, and when I was talking about people lying to me, she said that the truth hurts. And I'm just going to post it once again here, the scientific article that says that gender identity and biological sex is not the same. So, you know, I am a woman because like science. Yes, and also Vanessa, I'm not making this video to hate on you, and I'm sorry that people have hated on you. I'm sorry that people is hating on you. That was never my intention when I made the first video. However, what you're doing is not okay. You're hobby searching on Google to try to find some arguments that are not really there to put in your videos to coerce people to believe in what you believe in. And honestly, you're attacking people on a personal level, and it's not really okay. And you can't tell yourself that you're a feminist while hating on other women and hating on other people. If you believe that I'm a man, so what? I am not, but if you believe it, like, you can believe in whatever you want, but attacking another human being just for existing, I don't believe that you're a feminist, or I know that you're not a feminist. I'm actually kind of disappointed in a fellow feminist. It shouldn't be like this, it shouldn't. But I think that was everything for this video, and if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and also the little bell icon to get future notifications whenever I post. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.